Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now you might be thinking that this is not my usual setup or the way we normally do things, and you would be correct because today I am doing the very first tag ever. This is the first time I've been tagged in anything, and I'm super excited about this, and it's the Secret Diary of a YouTuber tag. I was actually tagged by Adele. You might know her as Roll Credits, and she's just the most adorable, gorgeous movie reviewer that you'll ever see. I will link to her channel down below. And I'm super excited because I actually found out because she tweeted me about it, and I'm a little nervous because I have never done a tag before, but more importantly, I don't really consider myself to be a YouTuber yet. Like, I haven't earned that title because I only started like less than a year ago. But I decided to do it anyway because why not? And I also thought it would be really cool if I could do it now and then do it again in a couple of years and see the difference. That would be really interesting. So let's get started. Question number 1 is, how long have you been on YouTube? My very first YouTube video was actually uploaded in October of last year, but after that, I just went through a whole period of, oh, I'm horrible at this. This is really difficult. I don't know if I'm really going to keep up with it. So I did like a few videos here and then, but I always feel like I really started in January. That's when I started making like weekly videos, and I got really the hang of it. So I normally tell people I've done this for 9 months since January, but truth is my very first video started almost a year ago. Second question is, at what point do you think you would stop making YouTube videos? I think I don't have an answer to that. I actually don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's one of those things that just gets better as you keep doing it, and right now I'm really loving it. I feel like I finally got the hang of it, and I'm finally getting to get to know a lot of people who are movie reviewers, people who actually like what I do. It's a really exciting time, and I have no plans of stopping anytime soon. Third question is, what is the best thing about being a YouTuber? There's a really great feeling of accomplishment, and I think that's one of the best things I found about being a YouTuber. And the other thing is that you find people from all over the world that share your exact opinion, and I find that amazing. I mean, you know it's possible because, you know, we've been around with the internet for a very long time now, especially people my age just grew up with it. But to actually be able to connect with them and share a very similar opinion, or just debate an opinion even, it's just so much fun to know that you know people from all over the world. I love that. Especially in a topic like the one I chose, because it's movies, and you kind of feel like movies are universal. People understand movies. It doesn't matter the language, it doesn't matter what's going on. It's about, you know, humanity. It's about people. And so you're able to just talk about these movies with all sorts of people who come from different backgrounds, who believe different things, and it's a lot of fun. I absolutely love it. What is the worst thing about being a YouTuber? I think a lot of people would say the hate and the trolling. I haven't gotten to that point yet, which I will consider a milestone actually, the moment I start to get hated on. But for me, the most difficult thing is looking at myself. I don't know if any other YouTubers feel this. I pray to God that they do, because then I would be very alone in this. But it's so weird looking at yourself, saying all the things that you say, and just hearing all the stuff that comes out of your mouth that you have to edit, because if people saw that, it would just, nobody would watch you. It's just like very strange, you know, you're like, is that my voice? Do I sound like that? Do I look like that? And for a while, especially in the beginning, it was so difficult for me to do it because it's very hard to get used to. So I don't think I have gotten to the part where things can get bad for a YouTuber. So just, you know, the interaction with myself every week is a little weird. How many thumbnail options do you usually take? I don't actually take thumbnails because I do reviews, and normally it's just like the picture of the movie. I haven't gotten through that yet. But if I were to take thumbnails, I have no doubt that I would take a lot of options because I just can never decide, and I always feel like it takes me forever to get a good picture, or maybe get it right on camera as I'm recording. Yeah, I would be one of those people that would take me a good 10 minutes to get a good one. I don't know what that says about me. Number 6, YouTuber crush. Ooh, I have many, but it's weird. They're mostly girls. And I actually don't think it's that weird. I think a lot of girls get crushes on YouTube girls, especially like beauty blogs and stuff like that. So I have a few girls that I'm like, oh man, she's so cool. I could never hang out with her. Beauty Crush is one of my YouTuber crushes, and I think Adele mentioned that as well because she's just flawless, and she's like so cool and so British. And I also love Essie Button. She's also a British beauty vlogger, but she's from Canada. And she's just like, oh, she's so cute. I mean, she's just adorable. I want to be her friend so much. And just because I did this now, she's never going to be my friend. But she's just amazing and cool and a little goofy. And I love her to pieces. I love Hey Claire. I love Soothing Sista, Janim. I watch them all, and they're just like the coolest chicks I've ever seen. And I want to be like them so much. I look up to them quite a lot, but if we're gonna talk about like an actual YouTube crush, like a boy, I have a thing for Harley from Epic Mealtime. I have no words for my crush for Harley. I just think he's so cute, and he's tall, and that beard, and he's like a Viking, like a Canadian Viking, and I totally dig it. Number 7, who's on your collab wish list? If it's about movies, I would love to do a video with Jeremy Jahns, because I find him very funny and very quick. Although I do think I would slow him down. He's like very fast paced, and he does his thing like snap snap, and I'm like, oh, hey guys, well, I'm gonna tell you about the movie I saw in 10 minutes. So maybe that would not work. But I think we could do something very cool together. I think he's a cool guy. I also would love to have a video with Shipper War. She is so knowledgeable about so many things that I just stare at her as she talks forever about comic books and the DC universe. And I would love to be able to do that in person, just stare at her creepily as she just goes on talking. I would love that, actually. She's very smart, and we would have a lot to talk about movies. So that's another person in my list. There's a very special place in my heart for SourceFed. They are just like the coolest group of people I've seen on YouTube. They have such great chemistry. The dynamic is amazing. And I've always dreamed about being on a table talk. They have this little show where they talk about, you know, the audience's questions or topics that they submit. And I love it. It's just so much fun. Like, they just sit and talk and have coffee, and they talk about the most random things. And I think that's like the best dynamic I've ever seen. It's just friends talking. And I would love to be a guest in their show, or I would love them to be a guest in mine, which that probably would never happen. But I would love it to make it big enough to be able to go to their show and just sit down and talk to them, because I love them. Number 8, what are you wearing on your bottom half? My bottom half never matches my top half, because it's horrible. Normally I have like pajama bottoms or shorts, but the pajama bottoms I have are like really weird colors, and they never ever match what I have on top. Right now I have jogging bottoms. I will show you, because why not? I do one of these, and now you're getting a great crotch shot for some reason. I need something breathable and flexible, like yoga pants or jogging bottoms or horrible looking pajama bottoms. I really should buy new ones. I really should. Number 9, how long does it take you to hit record? That's a little bit of a difficult question, because it takes me a really long time to get ready. Not to set up the lights. Normally, just setting up the camera and the lights and everything, I would say maybe 30 minutes. That's not a problem. But the actual getting ready and putting my laptop where it should be and getting all of this to look like a human being, and making sure that the dogs are not barking, and making sure that nobody knocks on my door, and making sure that it's not going to rain in the next 10 minutes. That takes me about an hour maybe. It sounds long, because it is. And I still haven't gotten like a really good routine where it's just like bam, lights, bam, makeup, bam, everybody's quiet. It just never happens. It never happens. I normally film on weekends. So it's like Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will definitely go wrong. I don't live alone. Number 10, how do you feel about the YouTube community? I freaking love it. It's one of those things that I feel like I got late to the party. Like, I always knew there were YouTube videos, and I always knew there was something going on, but I just did not know what it could be. That you don't have the restrictions that TV would have, and you don't have like these like very strict rules of what it should be about. And it just brings up a freedom of creativity and different things that you can do, and I absolutely love that. Number 11, what's your secret to a successful channel? That's a tricky one, because I'm still trying to figure out quite a bit. So I would definitely say be consistent. If you don't like it, just brush it off and keep walking, keep doing it, and just spread the word and tell everybody you can in social media, to your family, to your friends. Just get the word out, because this is what you're doing, and the people you love should be a part of it. Who do you tag? Right now, I am really blanking on who I would tag, but I'm going to leave their pictures like right around here. And I'm going to link to their channels down below, and I will tweet them because I think this is really cool, and it's a really cool way to get to know other people and other movie reviewers. I think there's not as many of us as we might think. But yeah, I will definitely be tagging some of you in this video, and I will hope you will do it, and I can't wait to see your videos as well. But guys, that's everything for this tag. I do hope you enjoyed it. It is my very first tag, and I was like super stoked and super honored when Adele told me that I was tagged. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. It's always appreciated. And you happen to like this video, you can also subscribe to my channel. I got a new movie review every week for you. We have movie talks. We do all about movies. We're like a really cool movie club, and yeah. So I will see you next time, and I hope you have a great week. Bye!